Well, welcome back to another Dynodaze video. This one is already on the ramp. It's early and there's some bits already taken off it. Let's find the team. Morning, Richard.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Well, you know, a bit cold.
It is a bit
I'm
cold.
actually going to moan about it. It is actually cold.
Oh, you're not allowed to moan about it. It's me that moans about the cold. Right, this is an FN2, a Milano Red FN2. Now, it's here for a bit of work, isn't it?
It is here for quite a bit of work.
There's a deadline on this.
We've got 48 hours on this car.
48 hours?
48 hours. Yeah, we've got 48 hours on this car. Quite a lot of work to get through. So we've started this morning, took the bumper off, took the headlights out. They've got to get refurbed. The idea is we've got to get this done, modifications, MOT work, mapped, and back to the customer by 5 PM tomorrow night. So a lot to do. So we've took the lights out, they've all gone straight down to Keithy's, getting straight on with them. We have got a TypeR manifold and sports cat to fit. We're going to remove the, it's got an unmodified exhaust, we're going to remove it. We're going to take the rear axle out, it's having a new rear axle, new springs, new everything on the rear, new shocks, because all that's scrap and no good.
Yep.
It's been marked on the MOT. Clean up and underseal once all that stuff's removed.
Yep.
Then we're going to refit the modified exhaust that he's got now. We're going to, obviously the TypeR manifold and sports cat will be on it. We'll refit all the rear axle, obviously once it's undersealed and that's done. Obviously hopefully fit the bumper and the lights and that will go back on. We've got a CPL induction kit to fit, so that's ideal while the bumper's off. So we'll get that obviously back on the car. Then it's got to go for MOT. That's probably through the spanner in the works for us, because we're trying to book a slot but we're not exactly sure when it's going to be ready. So over for the MOT, then it's going to come back over here, then we're going to tune it, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, it will be ready for 5 PM tomorrow.
Well, good luck, team. That's all I can say with that one. Richard, where are we at?
Yeah, we're sort of lunchtime on day one. We've got the original manifold off. Had a decat pipe. It's obviously wants to remain road legal, so we fitted a TypeR manifold and sports cat.
That looks lush.
Yeah, it took us a few hours to get that off. Really rusty bolts, heat shields and stuff. You know, real bit of a pig. It's not the nicest even on the ramp, so you know, I'll say it can be done DIY at home, but I think you'd really struggle. So yeah, lunchtime on day sort of one. We're going to start cracking on with some other bits.
Oh, okay. That's looking lovely under there, Rich.
It is looking lovely, ain't it? Yeah, we've sort of, me and Jeno pushed it out this afternoon, got all the underside cleaned up, got the, you know, all the underseal applied. We wanted to get that done today, so that obviously it's drying overnight, so we're not messing around with it too much. We have removed the rear beam from the car just to make it easier to underseal, which you can see sat over there. So yeah, this is sort of really end for day one, and we're exactly where we wanted to be, so I'm really happy with that.
Okay, right, I'll check back in a bit.
Yeah.
I'm freezing.
I'm so cold, yeah.
Okay, more progress. Where are we up to?
Well, we are 11:15 on day 2.
Okay.
Rear axle's in, so we've assembled all that this morning. We've got all that bolted in, new springs. The only thing we didn't have new on this was shocks and calipers. We had new disc and pads, new stub axles, new ABS sensors, new backing plates, new rear axle, comes with new bushes, 2 new rear springs, and that's it. That's everything in. So yeah, we've managed to get that far. We're just about to fit the exhaust.
Now this axle, this isn't a genuine Honda part,
No,
is
it
it?
ain't. I mean, basically there's a company that's selling them for half the price of a Honda one.
Yeah. And any comments on it at all?
Well, it's exactly the same as the original. There is some cheaper ones on there, but they haven't got the strengthening piece in. They're non-TypeR.
But this has got the strengthening.
Yeah, these are specifically TypeR ones. Well, it's fitted perfectly and everything's
Yeah.
bolted to
Well,
it,
these
so.
will be available on the website. So
Yeah.
yeah, if you do need a rear beam, give us a shout.
The only thing I'll say about the rear axle is you need a lot of parts to go with it, because the bolts won't come out for the stub axles.
Sure.
The bolts don't come out for the backing plates, plus the backing plates are always rusty. The ABS sensors won't come out. So a lot of the time, you're always going to be looking at, it's going to want rear shocks, it's going to want rear springs, it's going to probably want rear brakes, you know, so this job does get expensive fast.
Yeah, of course. But when you think that there are some companies selling these for £1,000 without anything, just the beam.
Yeah, and you would still be buying parts on top of that, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely, well, it looks fantastic. That rear beam in now and the underseal, yeah, it's coming together. Right, I'll check back in a bit, shall I, young man?
Yes.
Where we at?
Yeah, okay, well, slight change of plans. We went to fit the exhaust, and it was a custom exhaust, our favourite.
You like that?
Yeah, and it didn't fit. Basically, obviously, it's been made to fit with the decat pipe that was on there, and obviously it didn't fit. So we've had to fit a Tegiwa 70mm.
Oh, had to.
Yeah, to get that.
My absolute favourite.
Yeah, to get that sorted out. So it looks lovely under here now.
Yeah.
All new rear axle, all new parts. You know, new exhaust. Everything's as it should be now. It looks brand new, to be fair.
This looks like a good one now.
Yeah, we've just got. It's now 12:15. We've hopefully got the MOT at 1:30, and we've just got to get the induction kit fitted now, and I think we're sort of there.
Fantastic. Okay. And then
Map.
The best bit.
I've got underseal all over my arms.
Yeah, you're supposed to put it on with the gun, mate.
Yeah, I was saying like the EP3, you're gonna have to do some work on it to get it ready to go.
Well, it had a wash, and it's got an MOT. Hoorah! Just in time for us to map it. It looks lovely now. Now it's cleaned. Let's get it strapped down. Beautiful red FN2, even had a wash this one.
Yeah, I had a quick wash. To be fair, it's pretty dirty, but I think it's travelled a fair distance, and I felt that, I don't know, whenever you're taking a car for an MOT, I always feel like it looks better if it's had a little bit of a wash.
Oh, of course, it looks looked after, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it
Gives the MOT tester a confidence.
Yeah, that it's all good.
But yes, it's got MOT. It had MOT, didn't it? So
yeah, so we've carried out a lot of work. I mean, you saw, obviously, we've done some video clips of the bits we were obviously doing. We only had sort of 2 days with the car, so we've obviously got everything sorted out. So we have done Piper Manifold, Piper Sports Cat, Tegiwa 70mm, CPL induction kit with battery relocation. We have Uncle Keith's removed the front bumper, refurbished the headlights. I put the headlights back in earlier and refitted the bumper. What else have we done on this car? Clean up and underseal. So we've obviously done that while the axle was out and the exhaust was off anyway. So that come out lovely. We fitted a new rear axle, 2 new stub axles, 2 new backing plates, 2 new ABS sensors, 2 new springs, repurposed the old shocks, and we managed to reuse the old calipers. It had new disc pads as well.
I had a Tegiwa Civic mill, didn't it?
Well, I said that.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, so a lot of work. Me and Jenna have been on it for 2 days, obviously getting rattled through, and then to finalise the map.
Yeah,
tie everything in.
And it's made 230 brake horsepower.
I'm really happy with that. I think that's made really good power.
The only way he was making any more power than that was with an RRC inlet manifold.
Yeah, I think 230 is strong. I really do. And to be fair to it, it cost 150,000 miles.
Yeah.
So
barely bedding.
Barely running, yeah. Barely running. Yeah, so I think some good things really. I think having to fit the Tegiwa 70mm because these custom exhausts didn't fit was a bonus, because I think that's what's opened that up. I don't think that exhaust would have done very well.
No, I agree. I agree. But yeah, let's look at the graph.
Let's have a look at the graph.
Let's do it.
Well, that's the graph we were talking about. Red line is as she came in, blue line is as she leaves. Power made across the rev range there. Extended the rev limiter out, lowered the VTEC, and we finish on 229. I'm calling that 230. We're up about 22 wheel horsepower. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, guys. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. If you've got any questions about modifications or you need to purchase modifications, give us a shout. The website's there for you. If you've got any queries, then get in touch. And we'll see you on the next one, won't we, Jeno? We will indeed.
Before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast.